47 and decided to investigate that quote, but seeing emails and pictures and graphics of photos with grown men doing the unthinkable to children was not enough to investigate. In a sane world, we'd be discussing giving $1.8 billion to the victims of Jeffrey Epstein instead of the people who defied our nation's capital. Trump has been harsher on Jimmy Kimmel than he has been on Ghislaine Maxwell. Kash Patel has been harsher on Jimmy Kimmel than he has been on the men, the billionaire class who are in the Epstein files. This is not normal what's going on, and the fact that Donald Trump Jr. just married the daughter of Epstein's banker should tell us everything that we need to know. The oligarch billionaire class wants us fighting with each other while we don't see what's really going on, while we don't see that they're closing our public schools, while we don't see that they're raising our healthcare premiums 2 times and 3 times, while we don't see that they raised our taxes and gave the billionaire class the biggest tax breaks in modern day history, the biggest evidence of reverse Robin Hood that we've seen since the 50s and Reaganomics has come into play. We see what's going on, and we will not be silent. When democracy dies is when the people say nothing. Democracy dies when we act complicit, when ICE murders innocent people on the street. Democracy dies when we say nothing about the 800 detainees in Delaney Hall, New Jersey, and the 70,000 immigrants who are currently in concentration camps in the United States of America. Democracy dies when we say nothing about our treasury being looted. Democracy only dies then, but we will not be silent. The people united
will never be divided.